What is up, Cobra Kai fans? Welcome back to the channel for another informative Cobra Kai Season 6 Part 3 related video. A number of weeks ago, when Part 2 of Cobra Kai Season 6 released, Cobra Kai co-creator Hayden Schlossberg of course did a massive Q&A where he answered a slew of questions from a bunch of different fans. And one of the questions that caught my eye were, is Part 3 fully ready or still on the editing room floor? If still in the editing room, will the last set of episodes be over an hour each? And Hayden said, fully ready. No, the last episodes are in the 40+ minute range. Now, per usual, when we're talking about Hayden Schlossberg's interactions with the fans, especially on Twitter in these Q&As, he does love to troll and fabricate the truth. And actually, in this Q&A, he did fully admit that during this Q&A, at some point, he has either lied and or modified the truth on one of or a number of these questions. However, though, with all that being said, I do have reason to believe that Hayden was in fact telling the truth about these episode runtimes for Part 3 of Season 6. Mostly because Hayden has gotten this question before for a previous season, specifically Season 3, and this person asked in a Q&A back in 2020 if Season 3's episodes will be longer than Season 2. And Hayden answered with, back then, yes, they average a little over 30 minutes this year. Most are over 30. Some are closer to 40. And if you go back and look at the runtimes for Season 3, that pretty much is 100% correct. There's only one episode that's under 30 minutes, and it comes in at 29 minutes. And most of these episodes, all of them except one, are indeed over 30 minutes, and there's a fair few episodes that are closer to 40, with one, the finale, being over 40 minutes. There's certain things and questions that get asked during these Q&As that can definitely be revealed, like, for instance, the episode runtimes for Part 3. That doesn't inherently spoil anything, and it gives fans a little tease and something to look forward to and to expect. Whereas a question that's asking about a specific returning character coming back to the Miyagi-verse, like Julie Pierce, Hayden's of course not going to be giving the clear, cut and dry truth answer to that question. Whether he says yes or no, which in the Q&A he said no to Julie Pierce returning, you can never really take that for truth because he can't actually speak upon factually if she's coming back or not, because that'd be a huge spoiler. Basically, the smaller spoiler of a question that you're asking Hayden, the more likely he's going to be to actually tell the truth. Whereas if you're going to a more spoilery type of question, then the more likelihood that it'll be that he is gonna BS you and try and trick you. But this is something to be excited about. That means that every episode is gonna be at least 40 minutes long in these final 5 episodes. I know a lot of fans were really looking forward to hour-plus runtimes, but realistically, that just probably couldn't be obtainable for this type of show. Because if you make longer runtimes, and sometimes too long of a runtime, then that'll just be making the show more likely to have filler in it, which is not what we want. Less is more. That's an important thing to remember, especially when it comes to Cobra Kai. And I think that they can fully conclude and encapsulate the story that they want to tell in 40+ minute time ranges for these final 5 episodes. And I'm confident that they're gonna stick the landing easily. And more good news is Part 3 is fully ready and ready to be released. And it's looking more and more realistic that February 13th is the target date for release. So at the time that I'm recording this video, we're just around 2 months away from the final part of Cobra Kai being on our screens for us to enjoy. So I wouldn't be shocked if we do get a little teaser, especially because this is the final batch of episodes to come out in this month before 2024 concludes. I would not be shocked, but then again, I wouldn't be shocked either if they don't release anything for Part 3 until next year. But if I were a betting man, I would say there's a good possibility that we could get a little teaser before the end of the year. But guys, that's going to do it for this quick little update video on the runtimes for Part 3 and the filming update progress that it's fully ready to release. Leave a like if you got something out of this video here today, and if you didn't, change it to a dislike. Make sure you're a subscriber to my channel if you want to stay up to date with everything when it comes to Cobra Kai. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. No mercy.